Hi guys, Veronica Spriggs here. Today we're going to be using Photoshop and I'm going to show you a photo editing technique, converting our photographs to black and white. A lot of times when we want to convert an image to black and white, we'll go to Adjustments and hit the Desaturate, which of course will remove all the tone from your image and leave you with a black and white image. I'm going to show you how to create a much more dramatic version of a black and white photo, and it will give you a much more striking black and white image. So we're going to go into Image, Adjustments, Black and White. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust my image. Play around with the sliders until you find the desired effect. Now that I've got my black and white adjusted, I'm going to go ahead and add a tint to the photograph. And you can do that by selecting Tint. Just put a little check mark there. And you'll use your hue slider to adjust the color range. Sometimes you'll see some really nice photos with that blue hue, which is very nice. I'm going to go for a somewhat sepia type tone. And now I'm going to lower my saturation a bit. You can play with this, boost it up, bring it down. I'm going to have my saturation really low. And there's the effect that I like. I'm going to go with that. Select OK. I'm going to toggle off my preview just so you can see the difference from the original photo. And now with my black and white settings applied. Select OK. Now I'm going to go in and boost up the brightness a bit. And I'm going to create an adjustment layer using the brightness contrast control. Play with your slider till you get a desired effect. And we've just completed our first photograph. Now we're going to get started on our next image. We're going to go into Image, Adjustments, Black and White. I'm going to go ahead and add a tint as well. This time I'm going to go over into the blues. Lower my saturation. And I'll toggle off the preview so that you can see what the original was like. Okay, now that I've got my black and white applied, I'm going to go to Curves. And I'm going to add an adjustment layer. Now I want to create a stop point for my deeps, midtones, and highlights. I'm going to set my highlights to about 196. Now I'm going to go to Brightness Contrast. Play with my brightness slider. I'm going to set that to 32. And bump up my contrast to about 35. Now I'm going to merge these layers. I'm going to duplicate my original layer. Set it to soft light. And bring the opacity down to about 46. Now I'm going to apply a blur, a Gaussian blur, to around 39, and select OK. And you can see that that adds a nice soft effect, giving a blur to the background and making her stand out. Now I'm going to go to my levels and punch up the brightness just a teeny bit. I think that looks great. We have our original and our very striking black and white photo. I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. I'm Veronica Spriggs, and I'll see you next time.